Old-timers remember our next honoree, Lute Wasbotten, as Scottsdale's legendary drugstore cowboy, who operated the friendliest place in town. Lute's Scottsdale Pharmacy, formerly located at 3904 North Scottsdale Road, was an institution where the best homemade pies and sodas in town could be found. A piece of Ora East's out-of-this-world pie cost 50 cents a slice in 1969 and only $1.75 some 15 years later. Many a famous person sidled up to Lute's fountain, where no one made a fuss over them and they could get the best cup of coffee in town, including VIPs John Wayne, Walter Winchell, Fred McMurray, Arthur Godfrey, David Hartman, Robert Redford, Hugh Downs, and politicians Hubert H. Humphrey, Barry Goldwater, and Eldon Rudd. Vice President Humphrey was a personal friend of Lute's. The two met in 1933 when both were pharmacists in Minneapolis, and Hubert frequented Keller Drug where Lute worked. They corresponded regularly over the years and remained steadfast friends until the former vice president's death in 1978. During his pharmacy career, Lute filled more than 500,000 prescriptions, including ones for Dodgers and Giants baseball legend Leo DeRocher, evangelist Billy Graham, actress Maureen O'Sullivan, Olympic swimmer and actress Esther Williams, and Flash Gordon Buster Crabbe. Mag's Ham Bun Bunch had its origin more than 40 years ago at Lute's. In 1990, when they met at Tony Roma's place in honor of their founding member, Mags renamed the group Lute's Scottsdale Coffee Bunch. The bunch still meets daily to discuss the business of the day, local politics, and mutual concerns of the community at Dale Anderson's Quilted Bear. In years past, this group of downtown businessmen was labeled Scottsdale's Shadow Government, a tag they acquired because of their interest in the community and its development. More real estate contacts were made over the table at Lute's than anything else, the pharmacist said a few years ago. The first businessmen to gather at Lute's were Earl Shipp, Guy Stillman, Joe Samsel, and Ed Ast. The honoree moved to sleepy Scottsdale from Minnesota in 1949 and hired 3 employees. When he retired in 1973, he had 33. Lute and his wife Marion immersed themselves in community life. The two dyed their hair red before hair dyes became commonplace for a Scottsdale Players Foundation presentation of Life with Father. Lute chaired the first Sunshine Festival Parade in 1951, the forerunner of today's Parada del Sol Parade, served as a city councilman from December 1954 to June 1958, and spread the annexation word up to 44th Street by using a bullhorn on his Jeep. In 1958 and 1959, he was president of 13 different organizations. The Friendly Pharmacist was a Scottsdale Chamber of Commerce director for 15 years, a member of the Scottsdale Sheriff's Posse, the Maricopa County Mounted Posse, and the Verde Vaqueros, the Scottsdale Boys Club and Masonic Lodge, and a charter member of the Ascension Lutheran Church. Professionally, he served as president of the Arizona State Pharmaceutical Association in 1966 and received the A.H. Robbins Hygia Award in 1963 as Arizona Man of the Year in Pharmacy. Lute, Marion, and their children, Bill and Gail, worked hard and were proud of the pharmacy and the special Southwest and Indian touches brought to the soda fountain and cafe, gift shop, and variety drugstore, which were enjoyed by both local residents and tourists alike. Fortunately for Scottsdale, Lute put himself through pharmacy school by painting signs, which came in handy both for painting window signs for the drugstore and for scripting the Chamber of Commerce cowboy sign on Main Street that to this day brings to the public's attention the major town happening of the month. Easily recognized by his cheerful smile, white Stetson, crisp Western shirt, silver buckle and bowler tie, this beloved gentleman whose vision helped develop America's most livable city, Lute Wasbotten, is honored posthumously tonight as a 1996 Scottsdale History Maker.